This is a big, very expensive pool in Bel Air. This is a $22 million home. This pool is brand new. After they filled it, because they waterproofed and there was a lot of structural stuff that they were testing, they realized they have a main drain leak entombed in the bottom of the pool. The only way to fix this without Pipepoxy is ripping out the bottom of the actual pool itself. We came in, we went in from both sides of the main drains. So 1, 2, we cut the pipe underneath. We brushed it from 3 sides where it was leaking at the T, which was entombed in concrete. Take a look and see how we got it done.
So here's an overall picture of the pool. Again, it's just going to show you the caliber. This is brand new construction, including the house. This is a 20-some-odd million dollar home. The pool had never been plastered. It was brand new construction, waterproofed, and they have a leak in the main drain line, which is entombed underneath the concrete. You could see those 2 plugs sticking out. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to lay out our tarp over the actual product and to keep anything from getting down. Next, we're going to cut our pipe underneath so we can access the main drain from both pots of the main drain and the stub out from down below. Next thing we do is we set up our vac and we set it up on the blower and we blow it dry. And then we take our camera, we could take a look and see exactly what we're up against and what we're dealing with. We always like to back ourselves up, especially since it was somebody else's leak detection. Now we hook up our sanding disc. The sanding disc is going to go in there and prime this pipe up. It's going to scratch it up and get it ready for that Pipepoxy to really adhere and bond to it. And we go in from 3 different sides. So we're able to go in from both pots of the main drain. Here's how we get started on this one. And now you can see how we get it from the bottom. So all 3 sides of that T are going to get cleaned. All the pipes running to that T are going to get cleaned. Now what we do is we blow the shavings from the sanding disc out. We like to get it really clean, and then we go to mixing our Pipepoxy. So it's mixing Pipepoxy part 1, and it's part 2 and part 3. In this specific mix, we're going to use about 90% of the actual mix itself, and that's what it calls for in our coverage chart. So mixing it up real good, we're going to get it. We mix it for about 2 minutes to make sure that there's no lumps and it's completely smooth and ready to be poured. Once we do that, we're going to pour it in one side, and we're going to pour about 40% in one side, about 40 or 50% in the other. And what we're going to do is we're going to allow the Pipepoxy to come down and drip down below, so we get coverage down below. So we're going to brush forward all the Pipepoxy, and you'll see that eventually it's going to come back up on that other stub up where he's pouring the material. And there you see the brush right there. The brush comes up, then we're going to pull the brush down. Whenever we pull the brush out, we squeegee the material off. So when we're ever retracting and we have a lot of material that's running on our cable, you can see how he holds the rag here. And what that does is it pushes the material off the cable as it retracts back into the actual gun. So we have full coverage from up top. So now we're going to go down below, and you saw how that Pipepoxy is dripping out. It's good. It allows it, and we know it's coating the pipe, but now we're going to brush it into the pipe, knowing that we all got all the way back up to the T again. So once we get back up to the T, we know we have full coverage. We hook up our dryer, and we're ready to go. Let this thing dry out, and it's good to go.
That's how we got this expensive job done. Again, if it wasn't done with Pipepoxy, this would have cost a fortune, yet we still made a lot of money using our Pipepoxy system. For more information, visit pipepoxy.com and always check out our videos.